the Indian. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully my teeth will stay in. I just glued them in, so hopefully they'll stay in. Last I left off, I stretched some sprue for the handlebar wires, but I took the matches back into the kitchen. I forgot to leave them here to do a little demo here. But anyway, stretch sprue. Just get you some empty sprue. I like to use colorful ones just because you can see it when you apply it. Or unless you're doing like a finishing touch, you need a darker stretch sprue. So all you do is cut you a section off. For example, you can see how burnt it is. Take you a lighter or a match, burn it. Once the sprue here, once it starts catching on fire and starts to sag, it'll like go limp over, and all you do is just start pulling, and you can get very, very fine wire, antenna, you name it, weld seams. It's just so versatile that you can do with stretch sprue. So, got that done. And I want to show this because this is a quick update, because this is the last time you're going to see this in resin and in metal and photo etch, because I'm going to shoot in primer, because I got to make damn sure that I got all the everything sanded and make sure there ain't no, I just need to see it in a different color. So if you can see the wires, well, one's the brake wire for the wheel, which goes all the way down, and then the two brake wire, I don't know if they're brake wires, two wires that go on top of the handlebar, and they go on the inside and all the way back here, which you might be able to see it on one side. And that's pretty much it on the wiring that I could see. I mean, there probably is, you know, tiny unseeable wires that go all throughout the inside of the motor, but we're going to call that good. So my next thing to do here is I'm going to mask off the clear part here, and then we are going to shoot some primer on it and make sure we are good to go. I probably forgot to mention, but I did get the kickstand on, and it does sit standing straight up. So anyway, there is that. So we are ready to start painting the Indian. But while that was drying, I started working on the figure. And again, 35th scale, and like most figures, even resin figures, most, not all, there's just a tiny little mold seam on the pants and everything, so I've been getting that off, getting him ready. He gets two heads, and what I'm going to do is I drilled him out, and I put a little pin so you'll be able to change heads. You know, put the one with the helmet on or one without the helmet on, just like so. So you'll be able to change up if you want to do that. And that's just really simple. I didn't have any, I'm going to say thin enough, well, not wire, brass rod, really skinny. So what I did is took some styrene tube, which works just as good. Handy drill. Drilled it out and glued in the tube, and we are good to go. Anyway, that's my game plan on that. So I'm gonna try to finish, try to get him finished assembled this week. Just clean up the parts. I mean, he don't take long. He's only, you know, put his arms on and drill out his other head, and we are good to go on that. So we'll be ready to paint him as well. So you may not see him in resin form by the end of the week. He'd probably be painted gray, just like the Indian. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. We stretched some sprue, making some wires for the Indian, and we started working on the figure. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.